Hey, welcome back. Sorry, I had to refix that. Anyway, so it is now November, Monday the 4th. Pretty cool. Um, Welcome back to another episode of Podcast Support Local Bands, the podcast I created not too long ago. I'm your host, Chuck Diltz. For it, you can find me on any spot that you can to download music. Check me out there. You can check me out if you don't know what downloading or looking into music is. So you can check me out here on Spreaker under the handle of Lumberjack Chuck. You can check me out on Spotify, Castbox, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, and my favorite, now that I've seen it and heard it, Podcast Addict. So you can check me out on any one of those sites, download it. You can check me out on my Facebook page under 2 Ton Shotgun, my Facebook directly, Instagram, and or Twitter, or King Swagger on my YouTube channel. And that would be youtube.com/King Swagger. The show's posted there. We are live and currently running. So I would like to highlight that last month kicked off and finished out strong in the respects of some local shows. You had One Center Scared 3. You had Traverse the Abyss rock the stage with Born Anew and Attila. You had Vitruvia bang out a killer show in Allentown on the 27th at the Sportsman Cafe, along with Violet 9 and Divide the Fall. And then you had Horizontal literally tear it up on Halloween on the 31st down in Stanhope, New Jersey, with themselves and Gutter Cats both opening for Tragedy and All Metal tribute band to the Bee Gees. So that's kind of how that wound down, rolled out, and took off. So now we're in a new month, not too much longer before the year ends. Literally 8 weeks, the year is done. Vitruvia did have a few personnel changes, so now the new lineup is Dana, Christian, Kevin, Tanner, and that is it. Once again, the new lineup consists of Dana, Kevin, Tanner, and Christian. If you yet to go out and meet any one of those guys, feel free to hit up a Vitruvia show and go out and show them some love. They do have a big show coming up in February. The show is in Catasauqua, I believe. Let me see. Where exactly are we for Caddy? Sorry, it's actually kind of cool because it's a whole bunch of bands. More than what it was at the last show that they had in Allentown at the Sportsman Cafe. So that being said, let me see. So show announcement that consists from Achilles Promotion presents a killer show with The Bunny, The Bear, Vitruvia, Traverse the Abyss, Seeking Out September, Misery Vice, City of Tyrants. So it's literally a whole bunch of killer bands that are hitting up in a cool place in February on the 1st. That's 2/1/2020. In case you couldn't figure out, not this February. 2/1/2020. And it is at the Gas House Dance Hall, which is 311 Front Street, Catasauqua, Pennsylvania. You hit the doors at 5 p.m. and the show is at 5:30. All ages, $12 in advance, $15 at the door. So you can get them from my boys in Vitruvia or any of the bands I just mentioned recently. So that's kind of cool. That's where they start off the new year to rock it out that way. I am also working on a few other shows for them, as well as Horizontal. So that is that. That's the new blockbuster show. Once again, it's at the Gas House Dance Hall, which literally is kind of cool. It's 2/1/22. So, you got the new year, 2/1/2020. It's actually kind of cool. So, it should be a banging night with a whole bunch of awesome bands. I'll give you more updates on that as it comes closer. I'll continue to highlight that. So, today's episode is Music Loves. Again, if you have yet to go out to any shows to support local, please do it. They really need it. They really love it. It's majorly important to know that, you can click the like, share, and heart button, whatever you want to do. But that's nice. However, it's more important to go out and physically see the bands, hear what they sound like, and then really show some love and light it up like a Christmas tree. And like I said, if you haven't heard or seen any bands locally, the local scene is amazing. It's phenomenal. There's a lot of different genres, a lot of different bands, and they all work their backsides off. So give them some music love, show them love, go to a show, like their page, follow them, do your thing as a fan and show them support. Because, like I said, they greatly appreciate it and enjoy the opportunity to meet new fans and to hang out and kick it with some old fans and reminisce with them. So that's that. But, like I said, music loves. Music is the coolest way and the best form of expression when you don't know what to say. And if you're talented enough and lucky enough and blessed enough to be able to write music and sing songs, then that is, what you can do, because music really does touch the soul truly in ways no one would actually believe, and some people say it doesn't seem possible, but there are studies out there that they do say that music really shows and really touches, so much so that, I think they've done some studies with like Alzheimer's patients, and when they play a certain song from that person or person's childhood, and it just touches them and brings back a spark that, that hasn't been seen in that particular person in a long time. So music really is important, and it's an awesome form of expression. And as a fan, it's important to show love to those bands and really hype it up with them. So with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed the last month. I'm looking forward to starting off the new year with a bang and maybe possibly ending it with a bang. But again, this is Support Local Bands. Your host, Chucky D. Much love to y'all. Peace.